Hey, what do you say, guys? September 14th, and I'm still waiting on the V-Group pine for the pavilion. But instead of standing around with my thumb up my butt waiting, um, when we excavated initially for the pad for the pavilion, I had them take out 45-foot section here by about 7 feet. Then I'm going to pour a concrete sidewalk / driveway next to the garage, make it easier getting back there. There's a little change of elevation between the pad that I poured because of where I wanted it matching up with the existing patio over there as compared to the height of our driveway. I think it was about a 5-inch change of elevation. So I'm pouring level for 22 or so feet, and then about 5 feet from the new pad I'm sloping it off at 1 inch per foot. So it's a 112 pitch, which is not a tripping hazard, and it's also code for handicapped ramp, looking toward the future if we need it. You know what I mean? 50 years old now, we're going to get old at some point, and if we need to access it or somebody else in the family needs to get back here, it'll be easy flowing for them down onto this structure. So still waiting on that stuff. When picked up my metal roof with the black corrugated, I didn't go with the standing seam because the standing seam is twice as much. You've seen in a previous video, this costs about $1,000 for these sheets and all the rake ends for it, and the eave ends, everything to encapsulate the new roof. So I have today been spreading out and tamping the hard pack, which I'm going to go with a radius off the corner of this. Just have it instead of a square end. I'm going to go with a radius when I pour it. This is 5 yards now, and I've got another 3 coming. Hopefully that'll finish what I need to do here. I don't know if it's hard to tell in the videos, but I'm going in lifts, so you can kind of see a line here and a line over here. So I'll take the wheelbarrow and spread out a length of it at about 2.5 inches thick, and then I'll take and tamp it, and I just continue doing that, and I'll do that here across the span of it until I get to whatever pitch it is I'm looking for. It's not going to be a huge pitch, but it'll be enough to shed water toward the outside edge here, and down and out. Still got to make like a dry well. This ground's got clay here. The rest of it's very sandy. I live on Sandy Hill, as it's called, and for a good reason. It is sandy, so it drains well once you get past the clay. The clay that's in this yard was because of the namesake of this neighborhood, Sandy Hill. Most of the people brought in a bunch of new soil mixed with clay so they'd be able to grow lawns and whatnot, but it's not good for pouring concrete on top of. I don't want it to heave and buckle on me in the wintertime. So that's where we are, waiting on my V-Groove pine so I can get this thing buttoned up, roof all on, and get started on the chimney and fireplace. Haven't quite decided on what kind of fireplace I'm going with yet. I'm leaning towards the old Count Rumsford, which is a taller, more shallow fireplace, which will help radiate heat out into this structure pretty well. And I may incorporate a small smoker or bread oven into it. We'll see what happens there. And also, while picking up that material for the roof, they had concrete well caps, or well something or others, or 36 inches around, about 2.5, 3 feet tall. And they come with a cap. It's like 3-inch concrete, and I'm thinking that one of those positioned right here in this corner will act as a nice base for me to build a pizza oven on top of, with the actual entrance to the oven at a 45-degree angle this way here, coming into the structure, so it's still underneath the overhang of the structure, keeping dry when we're cooking. I don't care about the rest of the fireplace or stove, but that's something in the works. Better take care of all these little details before you get everything done. So I'm looking at that pizza oven there, fireplace and chimney here. That is going to be a wrap. It's my first day off today. I'll get all this done as far as hopefully all the tamping and material, and with any luck the other material will show up. I called them yesterday. I don't know if putting the bug in the air will help speed it up or not, but a little bit like molasses in wintertime dealing with the wood. But it is what it is. The structure is going to be here a long time, so I guess waiting on building it's not a huge deal. So that's a wrap. Have a good day.